Chairman television station, Wazobia TV channel 98 on top of Go TV cable, Star Times channel 195, My TV channel 17, and on top of internet, www.wazobiatv.tv/live. We don't come again as we do every Friday. With all the action Tori we discuss from Monday, go reach Thursday. We go do it in, tear the nylon on top, give you license to chook man inside, and talk and base as the thing they be you for body. So that those who don't give the mandate to represent us go do the right thing and move this our country forward. My name is Ezugo Chokwode, and as usual, I know the lonely studio. I deal with my brother when Sabi well I say concerning politics matter as Ide Ho.
Yes, a wonderful Friday morning to our wonderful viewers to watch us right now. We don't carry the Asepo edition. And when I mean the Asepo edition, that edition will be say we go sunshine on everything we'll talk about from Monday reach yesterday will be Thursday. Also add small chores for today's details at least add up to them so that at least our viewers will miss out. Now if they up to date, up to informate with them activities will happen for Nigeria. I will also open our phone line so that at least for those of you who know if you call during these days, at least that if you call also contribute effectively to issues we concern us, because we always talk and say Nigeria no be anybody property. Now collective we get that. And for us to at least move forward, we need to also put our voices down to ensure say we push them forward. My name never change. My name remains Unkubi, and this is As Hot.
Based on the way we do them every Friday, we go discuss Monday, go reach Thursday. But we get Ogbonge people inside studio with us when we say any issue when they're very, very serious and things affect Nigerians, and they like carry the matter for head based on the way when they take no harm. By my immediate right, that is, if you check my right hand now, the person will sit down next to me. In that person when we say no, read the book of law, read and reach the level when we say even if we open law book now, the book will begin the complaint. Say what else do you want to read again? In the barrister solicitor for person when we say unless in they play for Nigeria, me and Nkubi no they agree watch match and they talk of no other than Owolabi Oludare. Barrister, welcome to As Hot.
Thank you very much.
It go good make I just point them out say that Nigerian striker when I talk say now unless in they play me and Nkubi they watch match now Jude Odion Igalo when they for China now now them they look things when concern law and the project when they do inside the Bodo Nigeria. By my extreme right, that is the person when they closest to Nkubi for in left hand side. Now serial entrepreneur based on say if he see where people they sweat, he go just begin the hawk pure water because anywhere when he see gap, in they try they feel am. And they talk of no other than Oga Tolu Adesomi. Oga Tolu, welcome to As Hot.
I greet you, sir.
Oga Tolu Adesomi now also Dubai Africa. Then join Dubai, join Africa. Okay. Based on the way when the things they happen for inside of Bodo Nigeria, so that they're going to make plenty profit. When we start the discussion proper, you go understand where they come from.
Before we go further, we get one particular tradition because we don't just carry our bunga girls and come. Make we know at least welcome them officially. Now introduction we do, but we also need to get that contact introduction. Make we shake on our hand, so that we go know say yes, we move the ministry forward.
So that when the discussion starts,
make like say yeah, exactly.
With the quarrel. We know we just go straight to the one we start with on Monday. On Monday, on top of As Hot, we start with the good news. We get to do with the release of 82 of the Chibok girls, plus or minus now 113. I remember for the hand of this Boko Haram Jaguda badness people. And President Muhammadu Buhari don't promise say they go do everything to use ensure say then bring these girls come back home. Not be only them, even people when we say men, children, boys, girls, when we say these Boko Haram Jaguda people don't carry too. They go ensure say everybody come back for their house. We go discuss this issue as it get to do with the world and how they look Nigeria say security don't they and how they will come invest inside our Obodo Nigeria. From that I'm going to enter another important story. President Muhammadu Buhari that Sunday evening after he meet with these Chibok girls, he can carry in portmanteau talk saying they go United Kingdom for medical leave vacation based on say the thing no get date as he be saying and doctor go talk the time when we say he go come back and before he go he do one very important thing based on waiting section 145 subsection 1 of the 1999 constitution as amended talk in handover give in vice president Professor Yemi Osinbajo as we dey speak so now he be acting president because he get the executive powers to do things when go move this our country forward. From that I'm going to enter one final story about accountability. Everybody go remember say the SGF, David Papachilawa, when they're on top of suspension now, and the DG of NIA, they're under investigation. And this Monday, now in the VP, when we say now he sit down as the chairman of that investigative panel, now he means submitting a report. Nigerians still they wait, make we see what that thing go bring out. Now what we discuss on Monday based on us in a heart.
And on Tuesday, following the release of 82 Chibok girls, we can carry at least one of the parents of the Chibok girls enter studio, and Mr. Yayi. And Mr. Yayi enters to come follow us discuss on issues where actually at least we concern Chibok and the community. I can tell us at least and say then they very, very happy say at least the present government don't do it. Don't they fulfill that promise, say they go release them at least Chibok girls, say they don't they release them small, at least say don't they give them small titiri and joy for Bele. We can also ask and say, okay, how what be the trauma where these parents then go through? Because say look, as him be one of the major parents, say the kind of trauma, the kind of pains where they go through in the absence of this girl. Say now something we say, hey, for some people they don't go feel better and say if even say you go feel pie some people. But then say because of say they get faith in God and they believe say yes, would they get a leadership where we say they don't give them some kind of level of assurance, say yes, we're gonna ensure say this girls will bring them back. Now waiting they give them that sense of hope and faith, say yes, look with all the hope and go following the results they see, at least they don't see results, say at least this Chibok girls they don't they come back to their various parents. Say in no time they believe say the government in place will also do it, effectively carry out the whole result to ensure say all the girls come back to their parents.
Because of the plenty talk when they inside studio, this is what we can do Wednesday and Thursday. Make we just discuss this Monday and Tuesday. Make we see as the talk they go. The way when it day today now, these 82 girls when we say they don't return, come house back. And now good news for the family them and good news for Nigerians based on say our security people they work. I want to ask you, Oga Barrister, the world follow us, begin they cry that time, hashtag bring back our girls. Now when these girls don't they come back, person when we say get money, when come one chook inside Obodo Nigeria, you think say this when we say our security don't improve, it go encourage them to come invest inside Nigeria so that thing go see profit.
Thank you very much. I greet everybody with the house, Nigeria and abroad.
You too get respect to this. You don't greet them before now.
You see, it's a very good one, a very good thing for this government. Because when you remember when this government won't enter, and one of their cardinal promise to Nigerians is this: say the Chibok girls, they will bring them back. Yeah. And we thank God. I am very happy as a parent myself. You see, it's a very good one for our country, for the government, you know, and for the country at large. As these girls don't come back soon, it shows that, it will show the world, say, our security don't they tight, don't they do bunge. Anytime they want to come, they are free to come and enjoy, see our hospitality, and it pictures us well for the world.
Make I ask you, the entrepreneur. I know say you now, the reason why you joined that Dubai and Africa together now because say a place where we say security day, place where we say the environment day enabling. If you chook 1 naira inside, at least you go see like 3 naira, or even bad as bad 1 naira 50 kobo. As person when we say things when we say go bring you profit, now you they look. You think say outsider now, if you come, tell them say, okay, I want to take you to maybe for example Ogun State, based on Olumorok, Ondo State, Idore Hills and the rest of them. You think say they go there encouraged to want carry their money come say, okay, let's see the beauty of Nigeria. I mean, I just packaging, we just the package for them now.
To me personally, I know sure saying our packaging because if we see waiting the happen for Nigeria as of today, we see our government on the try small to improve on the security and the likes of them. Even our road that they do. So we personally as entrepreneurs, we dey into tourism, travel and all that. We try to let our people know, see, if they come Nigeria now, at least for now, when we get new government, things don't they improve. For instance, now when we do our local tours, because we do local tours too. Carry people
local tours inside this Nigeria.
Inside this Nigeria. We carry people from Dubai, from Ghana, outside Nigeria. Even people they come from other states, they go places for within this Ogbonge country, go see things for there. Although we know the security day, but our government say they support us with police escorts just to give people in mind say no wahala for here.
And this particular thing what they do now, they bring money enter the pocket of Nigeria.
They encourage entrepreneurship. People they look for they see work. Top guys they employ them for everywhere. So they improve our economy gradually. So we believe if government still do more, things will do better.
Based on government doing more, but we can probably bring her from this. In as much as we know, say yes, our government they try, say they try to say, but some kind of recent activities don't play out between, if not this year, between last year and this year, where some people people will say, even a Nigerian entrepreneur will say, he gets more company, carrying this thing, go another place, you know, come this thing. But then, with this kind of small thing where they make people fear, you waiting with that assurance, apart from the fact, say, yes, they try. But I think you get some kind of level of assurance where you're going to put that, say, bam, this assurance, so if not come, nothing will happen.
The thing wey me have fit talk for that one, based on the people wey dey do business for here, come say Nigeria get small challenges, whether economic problem, they come close down their business or go another country. Maybe not because they leave everything for government hand. We as business person, we you know say this thing na your own dream. You know what you see when you start your business. You no suppose leave everything carry put for government hand. Like we were there into tourism industry now.
Okay.
We dey use most of our dealings are dollars. We take the yuan. But you see, say, okay, gas, the economy be sometimes. Now he come even push us, come create more local tours so that instead of they carry our money go abroad, make the money could they spend the naira. For instance, our last Christmas we just passed, we do what we call Lagos Christmas tour. Now 5 days, people come from Jos, come from Port Harcourt, come Lagos.
To turn this Lagos, yes.
Lagos. Now 5 days we spend for Lagos. When we take carry people go around, they spend their naira. You know, even reach 200,000 where they spend. And they catch from, we save the money. We as travel company, we don't lose money for dollar wahala. We still make our own money.
So this one an indication say, as Nigerians, we suppose they open our eye, they see opportunities. But based on say you be lawyer, I must ask you this question. We know say policies of government, they make action, they get weight.
Yes.
How you take things say government through policy? Because we don't hear of policy somersault, policy gymnastics,
Overnight
policy
policies.
you go talk this one on Monday, on Tuesday you go begin to talk on that thing. Or the person will ask you say when the government say this one. How you take things say through strong policies? We feel they put our leg for ground so that investor gonna say yes, the government not be just lip service or eye service, they really support what we want to do.
Yes, this government, as I said, I'm particular about this government because we all they see what thing then they do. If you are a Nigerian, we know say before this government enter, no be like these things be. Things are getting better every day. The policies of this government, fine. Some people feel say they cause hardship, the government too strong, their hand too hard. But at the end of the day, I want to beg Nigerians, make we support this government and their policy. If it's crash our body small, but I see hope, I see light at the end of the tunnel.
As from here we will do now the Wednesday topics we will discuss. Now we see now we could just enter inside that one. And now 3 stories we carry come. We carry Obonga visitor Professor Nwokobia, CC, the DG of Change Ambassadors Nigeria, and we discuss 3 very important issues. The first one we'll discuss get to do with something where we say Senator Mao Ohabunwa raise up talk on the floor of the House of Senate. He come and talk say he don't check the letter when President Muhammadu Buhari sent. Say he get one thing when they write inside, they write coordinating activities of government. He say if we check the previous 2 when they send, say no be coordinating activities of government, they'll say it be like say somebody somewhere they draw hand from the underground, but then tell them say Oga calm down. Once you don't invoke section 145 subsection 1, the matter don't finish. No need to stress yourself or they hammer this particular talk they go. From now on we enter another talk when we say we can't draw here, give warning, give those when the National Assembly say the 2017 budget we they wait so because they don't promise us say they go do them. It can't be like say they extend up. We can't tell them say that Thursday when they talk say they go do them, make it no pass that day. From the subsequent stories we go see, we rejoice because they don't already finally pass that particular budget. And the final one get to do we still on that SGF and a suspended DG of NIA report. We see the act say 14 days when Oga President give don't expire. We don't count 6 days join them as at that day when they discuss. We talk say we won't see that result. Even if we don't want to make our public, we just tell us say that like this particular thing take day. Now what we discuss on Wednesday based on as it hot.
And then yesterday will be Thursday. We'll still carry 3 in 1. Do it in sunshine, our wonderful viewers. And the first one we'll talk get to do it and the same budget where we say wait till they delay. And we know very well say this same budget say at least the executive council do it in be submit them for December last year. But we come there say what they cause this particular drag and following the fact that at least for the House of the Senate they try review and because say okay fine for us to have to at least have a very better budget supposed to take effect from January at least reach December and from January it's supposed to approve. So what did they cause all this delay where we keep say mid-year we never even feel know the budget where they even look upon and apart from that say at least budget of change, budget of transformation with all the problems supposed to they see the signs of it. And from there, we can also talk about continuous voters registration, because at the moment, we know say registration don't they ongoing for people who say we want to register ahead of election when they come up. But then we can talk, okay, for us to at least have an effective system for the electoral system, this thing, how we go fit take cushion the whole effect, so at least better information we go fit pass them out. At least people go there for say yes, so a particular thing they play out when it comes to electoral matter, so they go also fit key in, understand the policies, and also feel know how they will take duty, get themselves involved. And finally, we can also look, leadership, and leadership, when I mean leadership, we take a typical example of what happened for France. Emmanuel Macron, if I'll call him again, Emmanuel Macron, we just win election for France. So very soon they go put up for the position of the president of France. And we're going to talk to young leaders, young people, we say we're supposed at least, how young people will get themselves involved, so at least they will see leadership not just from the perspective of say it is meant for the old. Look who get ourselves involved. Say with this particular example, make our young leaders, our young people, they also see leadership as their own as well, not just for old people and people where we say we don't do for government the past. This is now what we discuss. Yesterday will be Thursday. With that.
Based on say we take up double, we don't do Monday, Tuesday. We could do Wednesday, Thursday before we can enter the small chops when we carry come based on current affairs. We talk about the budget. Every Nigerian here they stand up whenever they mention budget, because the plenty money when they involved. And some people they believe say at least if this money begin they come down, we suppose they see them for the lives of Nigerians. I won't ask you, May don't reach. They don't pass budget eventually. You think say this particular budget, because I know say you just get particular. They say restoration and growth. I know say when you be answer our first question, you be talk say for you this particular government, the things where you they see. I won't come ask you. Wetin go dey different with the budget of a change government and the one where they dey with a government of
we
just leave it like that.
Thank you. Well, I know they in support of the delay in passing this particular budget. But make we still thank God. As my people they talk, at all, they bad. And thank God this budget has been finally passed. I want to assure Nigerians that as this budget don't pass and so, the name of the budget said already, they tell us what we could see. And this budget, as it don't come out, so just give some little time, you could begin to see the effect, the dividends of the budget, because I believe this government, say they don't use this budget, tackle all those places where things they miss. Now it may come, they take their time. You know, they will send them to the house send them back. They do sending to me, I send to you. Finally, everything has been resolved, the budget don't come. So Nigerians will they see the effect.
But Barrister, no vex. So I will understand, say yes, the government they work. But then the reason why all this kind of thing, would they get this growing, I know we call it unfair, but this thing not, see, if you remember what happened last year, the budget of 2016, the budget of change what happened last year, we know the kind of drama we play out for that particular budget. The issue of padding, Abdulmuni Jubri come and talk, say, look, somehow, some kind of element don't put on inside that, where even to now, we never know the fate of Abdulmuni Jubri. So that delay, say, in the same vein, Oga President also come and tell us, say, look, take 2017 budget, so they will make sure say that at least they'll push them out on time. But pushing it out on time, now May we don't do so. So, share this same project go fit serve that purpose wey supposed to start from January reach December, where we don't enter midway.
Yeah, thank you very much. You see, the budget itself, everything when you go do, everything don't they assigned inside the budget to take effect from January, as you talk, to the end of the year. But as you know, the things will happen for that last one, they don't want to make it happen for this one. Like the issue of the party, like the issue of the this money no be what it's supposed to be, this figure no be the amount it's supposed to be. All those nine cause this pushing to me, pushing to you. And finally, it has come. I want to assure you and see, everything where they say they won't use and do, it don't dey down. The only thing where be the little setback, we say they no start to use them at that time. But believe me and trust me here, everything where that budget has been set out to do will be surely taken care of.
Make I ask our entrepreneur. I know say entrepreneurs them once their own to hear whistle, once they hear ping, they go begin to take action. They go. Now this 2017 budget now they don't pass them, and I sure say entrepreneurs don't dey down. They calculate okay when this money enter here, see how we go enter go make profit. as an entrepreneur, what do you go encourage Nigerians to do now to take advantage of the fact that very soon money go enter into maybe construction of roads, construction of homes, infrastructural development of those schools, hospitals, and rest of them, so that Nigerians them go see profit to take from here. We go wait for house until government come begin to share the money. I mean, a time for us to arise. Give us small scope. We know say that you be entrepreneur.
For my own thinking now, what I think we say, people, Nigerians will be youth them now. We get skills, we get things.
That's hard work.
Hard work, no matter how small. Now we believe say budget don't dey ground. Money go dey hard as they don't talk to do some kind of things. If you now engineering you sabi, the technical skills now you get. Go find these things. Let them know say you fit do this kind of thing. I know say if they check you out, know say you dey okay.
They qualify.
Like we now, as we dey into tourism now. If government, if you carry me now go Ministry of Tourism, I'll be somewhere. Me, I know say I fit deliver. Now, so we fit improve our local tourism.
So that people go come from outside. See, say Nigeria fine.
You understand?
Don't chook their money for here.
People they every package and people where they in diaspora, they go fit come back home, come spend holiday. The same way people they leave Miami, go Texas, go do holiday inside the same America.
Same US.
You fit they come up for Abuja, come Lagos, come up for Lagos, go just go.
As long as they revolve for that same country.
They revolve for that country. The money where they aside to develop tourism, they use and where nobody do mago, everything go change. And everybody go there happy. Now so me I see.
So this one way you don't talk now make we not just sit down fast this or say they don't pass budget.
Make we wait. Get yourself involved.
Yes, nobody will carry the budget, come your house, come meet you. Anything where they do, let people know say so you they do. If not plenty, if anything, so that they go you say go fit benefit, make Nigeria for good.
Very, very true. You talk something about youth, and you also talk something about say those when they represent us. Make I just fire this question now like 2 in 1. I go start with the question of youth. 39-year-old person now don't become president of France. On the 14th of May, they go swear I mean 39. If we do plus or minus with our own Oga Presido,
now like half towards that, you know.
Instead they wear pampers based on their age difference. Now I want to ask, from the way we don't talk, it shows say Nigerian youths get sense. Nigerian youths they think. But Barrister, what do you think say be the problem when they make we? That's 3 of us with it because now we
No, don't you ever. No, your life. I am a youth.
I know you are a youth.
No, get us all involved.
I know you are a youth.
Why go say the 3 of now? No, what did I be? I belong to which category?
It could be we have visitors.
You no respect our visitors.
I be one count to join. No, I want start like this. Say 3 of us with.
Why go add with 2 of my own case? Just respect yourself.
Okay.
Respect our visitors.
The youth and the youthful.
Yes,
No, the youths.
Okay, the Nigerian.
The 4 youth of us.
Exactly. What be those things when they block us from seeing say opportunity there for us? Because most of the problem now we they face, even talk of unemployment, now young people face.
If you talk of people they vote massively, now young people they vote.
So what be those things when we fit do so that we go get that young person when they qualified, when we fit solve the problem so they affect most of the young people inside Obodo Nigeria?
I want first of all talk say the problem why we never get youths as in government, not the youth.
I talk him. I talk this thing yesterday.
Wait. He never land finish now. Will you relax?
What I mean, they say, if you check the last election and even the one before, the major people will come out, come vote, not the youth. So how come these same youths, we know if we tell ourselves, say, enough is enough of this our grandfathers, them, where they rule us. And I'm very happy for this France issue we just happened.
Yes.
So, because it will open the eye of youth, or not be just Nigeria, all over the world. Africa, majorly. I know one beginning, I know, 190 years for one country, 190 something years. They don't turn out to fathers and grandfathers thing. What I want to talk now, be say, our youths, make we come out. There's no need to be timid about it. If a 39-year-old can be president
of France,
I know of France, a major world power. I know, say, for this country, say, for 39 years to be chancellor, say, sometime, it hard. Because you go see another 70 years come follow and contest that chancellor election. And they go tell and say they be small picking. What you know? And sit down now. We don't do one before them born.
get experience.
Get experience. Experience now something we will get along the way, along the road. This guy now, I read saying no even dey politics.
At all.
At all.
He just said, he be there before
come out. And what I mean be saying no be real for Nigerian context. Dem go say politician are tied to for here now. I am a what do you do? I'm a politician.
Na career.
Na career. So it go open the eyes of our youth. And I want to urge people watching me, our youth like me. Let us learn from the France matter. Make we come out. Make we support our own. Make we give ourselves that benchmark. Okay, now this line, now this category, this set, now we want. Make we begin rule us. Fine. If we want advice, we'll go meet the grandpa there. Grandpa, we want advice about this kind of thing. But let us too get involved.
But barrister,
politics.
But may I throw this question give Ogatolu.
Okay.
Ogatolu, if you listen to the way barrister take talk, you say make we do it, make we dey involved, make we come out, make we dey unity. But then it is sweet to talk, it's sweet for mouth. But then a lot of other factors we say when they are on ground, we say we never actually they look. A lot of people don't talk say we dey divided by ethnicity, we dey divided by religion. Where we get leaders who say they don't dey in power for long. Then they even won't give that breathing space. And when it comes to illiteracy also they among. See, if you go look at all these factors. Where be that twin? How will they cushion that system to ensure say we come out? Because if you look at there is no, you don't say the space no there at all for you to say make it bring out head, come contest.
But before you go answer that question, because we will give you time to answer that well. Now, serious question. We go rush enter inside one small break. When we go this break, come back, we will continue our discussion. Remember, we got one very important topic when we say that be our small chops. It get to do with how you, as a Nigerian, feel help build this our great country. Oh, you don't know, say you don't know.
No, that, why you going to remind them?
Wait. Now worry, we will come back. They come back. Welcome back to Asiri Hot. We sit inside studio and we there with our Ogbonge visitors them, Barrister Dari and Oga Tolu. Barrister Dari na the lawyer person when we say they chook eye inside things when get to do with one of Nigerian strikers when we say like I talk, if he not play me and Nkubi not agree watch match. Jude Odion Igalo and Oga Tolu na serial entrepreneur. That is people when we say they go look problems, see say he get the one if he do am well and they go enter, they go do am. We don't discuss all our top stories them from Monday go reach Thursday. But before we go that break, Unkubi be asked one very important question. He be highlight the things when we say, be like say, now they divide us. May I give example? You go Facebook today, somebody just put, this person do this. One person just put say, oh, now so you people
exactly.
Another person say, God punish you. That's what they do. Before you know, we go use our data. They fight ourselves.
Instead of identifying the problem, address the problem.
Instead of identifying the problem and addressing them, he can ask one question, say, waiting be that thing when we suppose first they look, say, okay, well, this problem, before I look at my say, na Christian cause am, or na Muslim cause am, or na Igbo man, or na Hausa man, make I look am as Nigerian problem and find solution. We go ever reach that level when we say, I go look you as Mr. Tolu the Nigerian, I go look you as Barrister Dari the Nigerian, not
irrespective of where you come
the
from,
Yoruba man, Mr. Tolu the Yoruba man. It's possible.
Well, to me, I think saying it is possible small because if you look at the issue of tribalism, to me, I believe I say that social media they exist too much. But if in real life, if you see somebody where they do better thing, nobody go remember saying Igbo. I mean, everybody go claim and
Thank
say,
you.
See the issue of Anthony Joshua for this thing.
Thank you. I tell you could be that day when
you don't tell me anything. No God sit down.
The whole world they claim and say, nah, wow, nah, Niger boy, nah, Niger man. So this issue of tribalism, if full Instagram, they go say, nah, Yoruba man, person do this and say, nah, Igbo man. But if you come out as a citizen of Nigeria, where they do better thing, everybody go join and support you, claim you. The problem we get now, na lack of interest. Make we the first the show interest first. Let the world know say this thing we fit do. I know this thing. I go do am. You understand? All that go look and say, I this guy they makes more sense. They no go remember whether you be Yoruba or be Igbo. They go support you, push you to get the right attention. So me I just say
most important, show interest.
Show the interest.
If you begin to do am, people go look and say, for example, if you get case, like for example, maybe you
just mind the kind of case where
you get case when get to do with billions of naira.
I can accept that.
But if na EFCC you get that case with you are finished. But no, for this example,
what is the meaning of that?
Unkubina, Igbo man from Imo State. If you dey find better lawyer when go help you, you contact Oga Dare.
Exactly.
Because you know say if he go in court, you no go first look and say no, na Yoruba man.
No.
Like what you talk? If if I come talk say, oh, Dubai, Africa, I want to do business, I won't give you 200,000. You know, go ask me say, no, you be Igbo, I don't go collect them. You go collect them because you know, say, you go give me service and I go pay for them. Make we collect that one very important issue because for Nigeria, all of us go just wake up, they talk, say, government has failed us, APC this, PDP that, NCP, COA this, COA that. But we get people when we say from the little when they get, that they contribute, they help other people. Make we talk about the only Nigerian striker. When we say, if he no play, me and Kubi, not the green watchman, Jude, Odion, Igalo, when they China, they play now. He get projects when we say in they do. And this project when they do, now to help and contribute. I want to ask you, Shena Auntie, for example, somebody like me, play for Manchester United now. They make £150,000.
Don't
popular. Everybody know me. I play Champions League. Now until that time, I go fit help and contribute to the development of Nigeria.
I won't say the answer to that one is no. Because from the little you have, you can always do something. You don't have to wait until you have it all before you touch a life, before you touch somebody, before you change something. Now, make I go back to the Odion Igalo himself. Today, now everybody knows Odion as a world star, he plays football and all. But Odion has been doing this. Even when he was in Julius Berger, I know maybe many people will not know that part. When he was playing for Julius Berger was still in the Nigerian league.
Julius Berger.
So he means anything there in body.
He's part of him. Now inside him blood he did. So it's just an opportunity to do more. This one now weighing day, now weighing be world star, everybody know all over the world. Now opportunity to do more. Now be the first line when I talk, say you don't have to wait. If I just say, okay, I must play in China before I give £1. You know? Does he know that we play in China today? But he has been doing it even when it was small. And today, we thank God.
So this one day clear say, you see, this example don't really explain. I don't know why he be say every day when I come, this guy they give me fire. They want to fight him and say from small. Now you don't they always dey like that. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. But I will advise you to learn from the example of Jude Igalo. I use it.
Ever since we don't come here, who the open person, who the open eye for? It doesn't mean attack you. No, because they open the eye for me.
Who is pointing at?
Who pointed first?
You are using your face to even point at me. You can't hide it. It's in your body. Continue.
You don't be talking as me could respect our guests. Me could respect our guests. So make I ask Oga Tolu. Okay, going by waiting Oga Owolabi don talk. He go here say yes. We don't really need to at least say would they make too much noise or probably you go need to be popular before you go say they do anything for person or they help community. But then we don't also see a system where we say somehow some people. The reason why they will come and say, make they do it. Now for them to get one kind of recognition, make people see them, make them show off, say, take us selfies, take us pictures, take us this. We don't see them, people, our politicians, a lot of people, they do. And how we go also see that sincerity of purpose for the mind of the person where they say, I won't come help, and this help, they come from my mind.
Okay, the way I say is that when you see somebody with the help, not be because they won't gain something back. Person like your Odion Igalo now. We all of us will say, he did okay. If you help, you know help you. You know
not affecting life.
Yes, but they do it because it truly, it won't help. If you look around today now for your Instagram, social media, people they come out to help people. Based on what they want get, whether they will get popularity. One actor sick, you don't go there, go snap picture, now make give out 200,000. But you get people who really need help. People say now 50,000 they need to buy small surgery where they want to do. Nobody they look their side because if they help you, nobody go know. You understand? For instance, for our own company now, we get pet project where we they do small. We never big like all these big.
And I never say now they carry and go make noise around.
Nobody they say, but we for our own side, we they do this little things where we they do. The one way big pastors we go post on for our page. Okay, try this person. Like the way they do now. One sickle said, boy, we get some kinds. It won't go abroad, go do. We don't they post and tire. Say, Mona, we know if you do this. People they say, but nobody they talk. But if now one person will be say get one small fame, what you know say if you give her 1,000, the owners will carry and say, the Africa don't go help this person. People go rush, go there, go help that kind of person. But the people who need the help, go, then they abandon them. You understand?
Make we talk about people who need that help, go. You just mentioned the sickle cell anemia, and we don't say now orphans. If we check these two people, or these two categories of people who need the help, now people will be say not necessarily be their fault. Like for example, pikin when they're born, papa and mama no dey. They are the mercy of society. I want to ask you, these orphans them, how, for example, somebody like me now, when we say I be good person, I always dey help. Even Nigerians when they want, allow me to talk, man.
We are all good people.
I'm not saying you.
I helped person yesterday.
He dey show for your body say you help, and you call they talk am.
No, I don't tell you because you want to try.
No, Pharisee. People when they help, they show for their.
I mentioned the person name.
Okay, now we get people when we say papa no dey, mama no dey, but e get things when they important to those people, like for example getting education, like for example living life when we say not be life of beggar or life of suffering, so that the person go know say even without papa and mama, that thing when God don put inside me, I go dey better. How, for example, somebody like me now, we like to help people, when they always dey help, when Nigerians when they watch this show, no, go fit support somebody like Odion Igalo for this particular project when we say they do so.
Yeah, thank you very much. You know, I will not. I don't want to let the cat
Out of the bag.
of the bag too much, because at the end of the year, we want formally and officially, where the world will know, open the Igalo Orphanage Home. Work is going on. I mean, administrative and construction work is going on. As I speak, towards the end of the year, we'll still come here, see the hot, we'll still tell the world about the grand opening of the home. But for now, if you want to help an orphan, you can go to a registered orphanage home.
Registered.
Keyword registered. You know our country, my brother, you know many things anybody can take advantage of. So I no go like make you go give and the purpose no they achieved or defeated. So I go urge you, there are registered homes in Lagos State that are affiliated with the state government. Look for a good one. Give the kids what you want to give to them, and your blessings will always come from above.
But another question I want to ask, we say, we know say yes, just as we talk, different kind of people get different kind of intention.
Yes.
They come and come help. Okay, we also bring in government into them.
Okay,
we know say yes, government on their own part they do it. They also at least do what they fit do, and where they don't fill up. People will get feel good. Also, okay, maybe we can help to assist, maybe we cushion. Yes. Okay, how government also at least help these same people? If now probably some kind of things, where policies, where we say you go fit really help them, so at least this kind of particular thing that at least it's more like a small assistance from the side of the government to show say at least the people where they come help, they really come help with all sincerity and all that.
Before you answer, I should make a talk one.
Oh yeah.
The only thing we I believe the government fit do now because nobody fit help everybody. The major challenge with all these people they come out, they need help because they won't go abroad, go do their treatment. They won't go abroad, go get the support, the kind of treatment where they want. Now they made the cost of the treatment, they very expensive for them to come out to beg. If government won't really help, the only thing they go do now to improve our health system for here, so that even if anybody falls sick, to treat yourself, you go cause, you go day easy, you go day here. This sickle cell boy, they tell me this morning, say, I wish I can be treated here in Nigeria. I go save money. I don't even want to go abroad. But now, even if you want to, they don't refer and say go abroad. Nothing will they do for you for this country. So if the government can just improve on our healthcare sector generally, I believe they are helping millions of people. You understand? So
I say as I look to often like this, who could be? I see president and vice president.
Because
then
you can't be ministers.
No, Senate president.
Now you go be ministers.
Senate president, common minister anytime. Senate president. Choose your destiny. Not carry it on your own. I take back. Now, even example, they don't take it serious. It's an example we are giving.
No, where we fit execute work.
But it's an example. Why you want execute work inside example?
Why is not that slave president you be interested in?
Allow us to finish this show. Now, you don't talk one thing when we say he hits the nail on top of the head. And that thing I say, if we do our own right, the cost of saying I won't go outside, go do one. It go even I'm going to give examples of Nigerians when we say they don't show exactly. You get one family where they call the Imafidon family.
Yes.
They say, as we they speak so now in the 21st century, they're the most intelligent family for the world. Because their IQ, The way when they always they pass every exam when they don't sit
Talk
for.
about the best of the best. You could not hear will get
The
them
Nigerian doctor will come from Ogun State, will open woman, bring out pikin, treat and finish,
Put her back.
Obama, they say that be the first person where Obama shake with 2 hands because of the respect when he get for them. If we get these kind of people when they're very, very intelligent, we get people when God don't bless with sense to know say this problem, say how we go take some out. Why we can't they make things they difficult? Some we want. I beg those when the government.
No, we don't. Should be. We get. I don't see some sign now. What class hospital they built for one state? You understand now?
When they build for state, when the person can't get accident, he can't travel out. Allow me one this warning. I beg. The reason why people there for government now in the interest of the people when they represent. Yes. If it better for us, we don't go they beg up and down now. If it's poor, now we go come. Una they take pleasure in people coming to say, please help us.
When it's not their responsibility, you could tell them to their faces. Not be say this thing.
No, when I start to tell them, why you don't tell them? Why you call carry me? Why they push me go front now?
Okay,
we
don't see them. People they come out and they solicit for help, health issues and all that. You know, they see person they find money where they run into millions just because of say currency, no this thing. Go they fly abroad. Something we say if we get them here, we don't do it address. Not even the health sector alone. A lot of other sectors we say we supposed fit. We talk about health sector, talk about power as well. This way we say we go fit boost. We go boost Nigeria, boost us economically, infrastructure, everything, make it there in place. But not be say every time we come they need before and say, "Hey Joe, Aaron, hello, we need all. Come on." You know, I bet make we enter come.
Oga Polycarp, all the way from Enugu.
Oga Polycarp, good morning.
Good morning and welcome to Acid Hot.
Good morning, Chukwuda and Nkobi.
Good morning, Oga Polycarp.
Good morning, gentlemen in the city.
Yeah, good morning.
I commend you all for the work you are doing.
Thank you.
God will reward you.
Thank you, sir.
You know, many nowadays people do things and expect to get a reward in this earth. But they were doing a work and looking to God, that God is the person who is going to reward you. And that type of work will punch the people, and then you get the reward. Make it keep it up. What I want to mention about this France election. And you remember last week I was saying that France is about to elect
the youngest.
Yes.
So thank God they have elected one of the youngest men in the world. After I think they say that he is 39 years. Even younger than Napoleon. Okay. This Westerners now marginal democracy. Now they're showing us that the future belongs to the youth.
Yes, so.
And no more these old men. In Africa, we're trying to copy the Western world, but we don't want to replicate what they are doing. Zimbabwe, one man there, almost 100 years, don't want to step aside. Santos in Angola. And then Zuma, even our president. These are old people. They should step aside and allow the younger people to take over.
Oga Polycarp, thank you very, very much.
Important contribution from Enugu, Coach Joy. Good morning and welcome to Ask It Hot.
Good morning, Chukwudi.
We greet you, Coach Joy.
Good morning, Coachy.
Yes, so I so much enjoyed your talk today.
Thank you very much.
Yes. See, my own is say it's good to help people. Like the sports guy, you know, the spirit of sportsmanship. They always go everywhere.
Yes.
So sports people not be like politicians.
At all.
Even if you quarrel with somebody, when you enter sports, your mind will change. To understand? The politicians are not like that. We want them to emulate sports people. They have that spirit of sportsmanship. When they do election, they win them. Make them come out one side, take it like that. And I want to thank that young guy where they help people. You see, Ukubi, you get some time ago when we were at the Imo State over, you know, that he's just like a guy. These people that always like to smoke, chain smokers. He wanted to smoke. He didn't have any money to buy cigar. Then somebody that is having a packet of cigar, asked him to give him one, but the guy gave him that packet of cigar. Do you know that guy that was giving that packet, that of cigar, traveled outside some time ago, and he came back and gave a car. That guy that gave him that cigarette that time. Do you understand? I don't use this as a small
example. Even when you say when they're smoking, no, they good. Yes.
People.
Very true.
People that I need.
Very
and
true.
let our own youth, let them leave this peanut that they, in our own side here, we call them apatuku, the politicians.
Coach Joy, we appreciate your important contribution.
Coach, thank you very much.
You don't hit on something when they're very, very important. You talk of the spirit of sportsmanship. And then like we talk, Oga Jude, Otion, Igalo, na person when we say, if we open TV, we know they play. Me and Uncle, we know they watch match because it they give us joy. And it go good make our politicians them learn from the fact, say, whether you are the person, una be friend or una not be friend, una go shake hand. After 90 minutes, winner must emerge.
Exactly.
Una go look, say, okay, una don't do well. Like that. And make I come ask this very, very important question. As young people for inside of Nigeria, we know say, if all of us join our hand together, we begin to help people. All this barrier of ethnic sentiment, religion, political affiliation, not be my political party, not be my this, not be my that, the thing go come out. What be those things when we say we suppose they look? Because whether we like them or not, the future belongs to us. For example, all of us when they here now will be young people. By the grace of God, God will keep us alive. Next 20 years, next 30 years, now we go still get to this particular country. Get people when they quarter to go. Not be saying we they wish their party, but if you check their age and the lifespan,
now we go feel in their own
now we go feel in their shoes. What do we suppose they think about say, okay, if we not do well today, our future no go day well. What if that thing we suppose they our mind so that we go fit do well today to know say we go enjoy our future?
It's very too good do no hard. Number one, let every young man Nigerian see your brother first of all like a Nigerian. The spirit of togetherness. This ethnicity, this religious divide has taken us, it don't take us apart too much for this country. Let us first of all see ourselves like Nigerians before any other thing. Then carry ourselves along, then we would get it right.
See yourself as Nigerians
first.
Carry ourselves along and we'll get it right. No, can't ask the entrepreneur because as you see that you they calculate say 2 million plus 2 million equals to 4 million. Now, as young people, when we know say God don't put certain things in us, we will go make us fit, do well ourselves, our family, and our society. Waiting with those things when we suppose they look. Because, for example, the idea when young man they channel into Yahoo, when they scam or Igbo, when they do this, they do that.
Or the idea will calculate finish. Figure out that you will take kidnap person.
Carry or girl go calculate how him go rock alaji, collect some kind extra. What we suppose they channel that sense into so that the money we go to make now money when we say we go fit sleep for night. Not be when person call you say I am officer this, you go begin the shake.
The thing we say for our youth, all of us still get now we still get the zeal.
This is our time.
The energy. This is our time. The energy to make things happen. You understand? So now, if not even, no matter the thing, the idea where you get, all those energy where they use, they fight, they do any other bad things, wherever they see, move channel now into something positive. Like I said, when somebody notices that you're doing something right, other people go support you, and that thing will turn to better thing. Like we start very small now we start. Before we meet audio on the girl, no be small thing. Now multi-million naira deal. But we just start. If we don't start some years ago now, we don't go take it.
Yes.
But because we don't start, do small thing, that small thing. Where we did now come the turn to this way we did see with
the result we see.
So for this talk where you don't talk now, it shows say impossible is nothing.
It's nothing.
Impossibilities just they exist for our mind.
Yes,
because Audio on Igalo, one star striker, when don't play with the biggest players in the whole world, una just start small, una show the idea to them talk say, wow, I love this. And like you promise, by the time when the soup done, una go come on top of us, you know.
Exactly.
All this talk when we talk now, we know why we talk up. Even though we help people. Even though we help people. So that not be said tomorrow that the court will say, Audio on Igalo now. If you don't play, we know they watch. Until we come back again on Monday with all the action Tori when happen over the weekend. We go shake the hand.
Thank you.
See you Monday where we will come back again.
We do. Thank you.
Why you go greet, come shake?
See you Monday where we will come back again once again.
Why you go shake? When they go back to greeting? Why you dey suspend handshake? They go back to greeting.
I never shake.
You are a troublemaker. To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.